Good morning. I'm Blaine. I'm in Florida. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, the winter solstice is tomorrow. And so the Earth is tipping away from the sun to the point of most tip away. And it's the day of the least amount of light. And we're entering the most yin time of the year, the most kind of internal and dark and cold. And it's always in our culture kind of an ironic thing that it's also the time of all these holidays. So we have many people, more social events and more activities and more things going on, but we are actually coming into this very yin time. And once the holidays are over, then some of us can really like settle more into it. But our practice today is in honor of that, of the earth, and it's tipping away from the sun for the solstice. And so more of this quiet inward time. And so even if your life is very not inward and quiet, for this little practice, we will become inward and quiet and just tune in to what's happening here in our physical body and in our energetic body. Think of it as a little reset to help you carry forward with whatever you have coming next today and in the next few days. So hands palms down, you can be seated on the floor or a chair. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders really tight to your ears. Exhale, release your shoulders all the way down, as far as they'll naturally go. Let your eyes blink closed or mostly closed, looking down. And lightly close the lips and start to breathe in and out through the nose. Just tune inward. Noticing the sensations in your body. I'm going to do a little breath practice with some hand motions. It's simple. It's in and out through the nose. When you inhale, just flip your hands palms up. Inhale deeply and slowly through the nose. When you exhale, flip the hands over, palms down. Exhale long through the nose. So long, deep, and slow. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Eyes can be closed. Next time you flip the hands palms down, start to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm coming closer to the camera. You stay where you are. Find your little bony collarbone tips, drop down, start to thump right outside the sternum, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And tune in. What do you notice is happening? This is like a little on button for the energy, helps the energy start moving forward. And then come to the sternum, one or both hands, in nose, out mouth for the immune system. The thymus gland is back there. Side body on the rib cage, right about where the side seam of your shirt would be, in nose, out mouth. On the spleen meridian for digesting and assimilating our thoughts, our emotions, our to-do list. And under the eyes, right below the pupils for grounding, still in nose, out mouth. Press the hands down. A little moment to check in with yourself. The more we watch and observe our energy in these practices, the more we notice about it when we're not sitting on the yoga mat. In nose, out mouth, tap the thigh. And let's make figure eights as we do crossovers today. So just take both hands and make figure eights. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Getting the crossover pattern established in our body, balancing the right and left hemisphere of the brain. It's what we want when we're really efficient, our energy's crossing over. Take one hand on top of the other in front of your pubic bone, and we'll set an intention. Maybe something that you have coming up in these next few days. What do you want it to bring for you or for others? In through the nose, draw the hands right up the midline of the body. Flip them over. Let's give a big press to the ceiling. Exhale, mouth, circle, sweep down. 2 more just like that. And we'll hook it up. 1 finger in the belly button, 1 finger between the eyebrows. Press in, pull up, 3 more breaths. Give the hands a little shake, and we'll come to hands and knees, tabletop. Setting up for some cows and some cats. Plant your hands firmly down, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, cow. Drop the belly, lift the head, lift the tail. Exhale, cat. Think about pulling your belly button up to the ceiling, arching your back like a cat. Continue this, inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone. Exhaling, making a big arch, tucking the tailbone. Let's do 3 more like that. Returning to a tabletop, and we'll add a little twist. Drop your left elbow and your left forearm to the ground and look over your right shoulder. Just hold here for a couple of breaths. My chiropractor, who's not a yoga teacher at all, told me to do this. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that in my yoga class. Come back. And then switch sides. And return to tabletop. Press so you're standing on your knees. I'm going to face you. And move my pillow here. Put your right leg out to the side. And you can put your foot however you can stay balanced. So your toes can be pointed forward or to the side. You primarily want your hip bones pointed forward though. So just kind of get where you feel stable. And then take both hands up. Inhale. This is my right hand. So right hand to right leg. Come down, stretching through the left side. I may look opposite to you because of the way that the camera works. This is called gate pose. And think about, we thumped on these points. So think about really allowing energy to have space to move through this side body. And then inhale, both hands up. Exhale, take them behind you and either interlace your fingers and open your collarbones, or you can put your hands on the low back. We're not doing a back bend. We're just opening up the front here. So think about your collarbones spreading apart, but you're not trying to do a back bend like this. Your shoulders stay over the hips. You can even tuck that pubic bone forward a little bit, just so you know you're not tipping it backwards. And release the hands, hands on the hips. Bring the right leg in. You're on both knees. Let's come back to tabletop. Make sure you draw the shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, one cow. Exhale, one cat. Reset everything. Back to tabletop. Back to standing on the knees, hands on the hips. Get your balance. You can always have padding under your knees. Left leg is out, and kind of find your balanced position here. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, left arm to left leg. And reach. Nice gentle stretch through the right side body. Inhale, both hands up and take it to the back. Same thing, open through the chest. If you interlaced your fingers, try to interlace them the other way. We have this kind of dominant way we do it. We do it all the time. So if you interlace the other way, it kind of feels weird. But it's good for the brain to mix it up. Opening the chest, spreading through the collarbones. And hands on the hips. Bring that left knee in.